What did you think tonight?
Here's what I think. First of all, I'll give Illinois College a lot of credit. I think it shows a few things. You know, a lot of teams have lost. I'm talking to Tubby Smith. They were down 5 in the second, or at halftime to Augustana College of Minnesota. So there's these young men come into play. They had 3 players that had averaged 14 points last year, and they could score. And then when you let them get their confidence going like we did, you know, now you're in for a long night. I think, you know, 3-point shots is something that we have to adjust, but the hardest thing to teach newcomers is intensity away from the ball. Everything in high school and junior college is you do it when you have the ball or you're guarding the ball. But to move without the ball and to be intense off the ball is the hardest thing. We obviously have a lot of work to do in that area.
Coach, can you give a statement about Rem, first collegiate game, 8 for 9 shooting?
Right, probably can't keep that up, but but I'd say Remy is, you know, and this is cliche, but Remy has had, if we ranked attitudes on our team 1 through 12, Remy would be, by the team ranking him, he'd be in the top 3. And as a result, he's gotten better every day, and he's a special athlete, and you know, he showed that today. I was, you know, he made shots, but I was really impressed how he ran the team, and he made big shots and did a lot of good things. So Remy will be, he'll be fine. He'll play the 1, he'll play the 2. But I think for our fans, it's really exciting. He's so athletic. He's going to have some wonderful plays.
What I mean, you kind of got on him there. I mean, late in the half. I mean, late in the second half, you guys really kind of locked them down. Was that something that you had?
That's what we hope to do. Our defense is supposed to win the last 10 minutes. And, you know, we're a noted pack team, you know. In the pack, you might give up a few more threes, but if you keep going, hopefully they'll get tired. Because the pack makes you work really hard for a shot, and that's what they did. So, yeah, I thought we played good D in the last 10 minutes of the game, and that's what we have to do, and we're giving them one shot. I thought Terrell Parks was really a man on the defensive board. I thought Cabrew did better on the defensive board. So I think that's what we do. That's what we do. But I think, you know, they had a spectacular shooting night. You got to make sure the spectacular we won't take away as much. We just got to take away the average to good plays.
Do you think any of the momentum from this game will carry over into Saturday against Dayton?
Well, Dayton's totally different than this team. Dayton is a phenomenal athletic team. So probably we'll have to put more athletic on it. But I think we can get a little confidence is that we went down and we didn't fold. You know, and I think that's what you try to get from these games.
Terrell goes 10 and 10. I mean, that's got to be.
Yeah, Terrell's a hard worker. You know, we didn't get the ball into him. You know, we have to understand Terrell. And I'll throw Billy in there. Billy, Remy, Obi, the United Nations team, Jalen. You know, I mean, this is all their first game. You know, really their first game. You know, and I think you could see it in their eyes in the locker room. You know, they were a little bit anxious, and I think that kind of showed. So we'll get a little more comfortable. We'll get a little more confident, but. And I think we're going to Saturday. We have now Dayton and Michigan. We know those are very difficult tests, but you know, I think we just got to try to get better and improve on our weaknesses.
When did you tell Remy to start?
You know, Remy has been I kind of told him maybe yesterday or something. But he's been playing a lot of the point. I think Jalen Packer will be a good point guard before time's out. You know, I mean, I think he has a good feel. I just think Remy's so special athletically. You know, I mean, we haven't had an athlete like that. We haven't had one here when I've been here. I mean, he's just a tremendous athlete. So, but you know, when you get Ciolo back, I'll just tell you, everybody else will be better, and everybody else will be better on defense too. You know, when you add the defensive player of the year. That's going to help that. But we'll learn from this. And, you know, when you get outscored 33-3 from 3 and still win the game, I think those guys showed some resiliency.
That 1 to 15 from 3, that's not going to be.
Yeah, well, and Jack and Billy go for 10. I would be willing to, well, you can't wager, but I would be willing to say that will never happen again.
Yeah.
in a game that they're 0 for 10. And this goes on me, you know, I mean, I don't think I have my team ready enough against the zone. And like I said, scouting and preparation are huge, and you know, we had no idea who Zeke like was. I mean, we didn't see any games, and give him credit, you know. But I think that, you know, that's why you scout. This is the only game where we won't have a feel for who we're playing.
Is it good that they zone you? I mean, because you're gonna see a lot of that. You know?
Probably, but you know, I've got to make our more athletic guys play better against the zone. You know, I thought, here's the thing, I thought we we didn't attack the paint there when they got the lead. We settled for jump shots. And if they're going to play small and they're aggressive, athletic on one end, you know, then on the defensive end, you got to punish them inside and go inside. And I don't think we did that.
There was a time during St. when you had Terrell and Gabru in. I mean, is that something you might want to try to do at some
Kind of reminded me of the Twin Towers,
yeah,
didn't it?
Yeah.
So, you know, I think we're going to have to do that. I think our team will have some versatility.
Mm-hmm.
I really mean that. I think we could put out a really athletic team. You know, with Tommy at the 4 and Obi and Remy and Ciola, you know. So we'll do that. But there's going to be times we have to play two bigs because I didn't think what they did a great job of when we stopped. We were just spread out on their threes. They threw the ball inside, and we had no presence to protect the rim.
Okay. All right. Thank you.